It's Cimaron 5 INC, banquet, party, restaurant, bar, and motel at 1400 East Main Street, Othello, Washington. In the background, as you can see, that's the Church of Latter-day Saints, and that's the plot that's on the wall. We got the north side, we got the south side, we got the west side, east side of the building, and this is the other. This is not. We got east and west side of the building, which we're located. We'll go on the east side and the west side of the wall. As you can see, there's the Church of Latter-day Saints on the wall, and that's on the plot. On the street side, which is on the Flagstaff, just like on the ships. Basically, all the ships have entranceways for the port, ocean port, or the seaport, for the leeway, for the levee, for the boat launch. And then across the ways is the landscape, the trees, and across the way is a mortician, which can embalm a body and cremate a body, ship a body, do a burial service, also do open casket, closed casket, a crematorium, and put you in an urn and locate you a plot, headstone plot. And this is 611 right on Main Street. This is 7th Street. And in that direction is a mortician where you embalm bodies, do crematoriums, and position the body and put in refrigeration. If it's not in refrigeration, have it cremated before it rottens out. And this is an entranceway for the front of the 7th Street. And most of the Latter-day Saints, we got one in Richland, Kennewick, and Pasco, and also Idaho. And there's also a gigantic one here in Moses Lake, Washington, which is on I-90, which is Potato, and take Potato all the way down, exit, and turns into Division. Division goes all the way to Division and goes into Broadway, which is Walker's Furniture and Walker's Furniture, and then there's also Dano Law Firm, and there's also Chiefs. And then there's a recruiting office, Chinese restaurant, that whole block, and then Miller's Jewelry is right there as well, right on the corner. You can't miss it. It's the soccer ball with a statue, and it says Miller's Jewelry. Across the street is used to be Miller's Jewelry, but moved across the street into a better facility, which is more room and have more area to cover. And the Latter-day Saints, that's in Richland, that's on Gage Boulevard, and that was remodeled and rebuilt, and that was in 2000. That was September 11, 2002. That was remodeled, and that was dedicated for all the stakes, vice president, and also the single word. So they all did that and did their duties as representing LDS and graduating from all their college in BYU, and all getting their Ironic and Matizzi codes, and also their apprenticeships where they're going in BYU and Utah, Salt Lake City, and also they are Washington State University and Gonzaga University students, law students, and they're all playing athletic scholarships for basketball, and also got the tennis arena, and they also got the soccer ball thing going on, and aquatic center, which is the biggest aquatic center we got here in the state of Washington. BYU, and compared in Stanford, Gonzaga, and also the long distance runner, as you can tell. There's a 611, it's on the St. Mains on 7th, you can miss it, which is right across the street on 7th. You got churches all down that strip. And you got an entranceway in the parking lot. And then you got exits all along the apartment complexes, alleyway, entranceways, so forth. And the biggest churches you got is Salt Lake City, which is Salt Lake City. And then there's a Capitol down there in Salt Lake City, which is, Salt Lake City is Utah. And they have the biggest churches down in Arizona. They got Phoenix, Tucson, and also Prescott, Flagstaff. And that's where the quicksand's at. And they got a lot of churches out there with more foundation than usual because of concrete, because it rains down there and there's quicksand out there. So there's a lot of expansion going on for the LDS. The biggest one they got, there's another one actually by the Ford Company on Pioneer Way, and there's also a church here on 7th, here in Othello, Washington. Cimaron 5 Banquet Party Restaurant Bar is 1400 East Main Street, Othello, Washington, but this is the biggest parking lot they got here. This would be like Bernie's truck stop here on the Greyhound station, and also Exxon Mobil, and Chevron and Texaco, and Carl's Jr. and Starbucks. Parking lot's about as equivalent